welcome. What up, Luke Flash? How you doing? We'll watch a quick Cannon Rush diary. Cannon Rush King of Cannon while people get in. Let's see. Oh, okay, here's a good one. It should be like Cannon Rush versus Cannon Rush, maybe? What up, Blue Flash? Welcome. Good day. Good day to you. Alright, let's check this out. Boom, 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 boom. Alright.
Alright. What's up, everybody, and welcome back. We've got Printf in the top right side, the king of cannons, and he is facing a smooth brain connoisseur, Boanon, the man you may know from his famous match
Cannon
against
Rushers
Custome, that ended in an absolute nail biter.
Okay, so they're both Cannon Rushers, right? So they should know what they're probably gonna expect. They should have their own Cannon Rush meta. You know, when you're a Cannon Rusher, you have to deal with Cannon Rushers as well. And so you end up coming up with some playstyle within Cannon Rushing. So they both see each other, and they both know each other.
Printf known for cannon rushing, Boanon also known for enjoying a good cannon rush. And it's Forge versus Forge. Notice how the pylon's in the main base, so Printf can defend with cannons in his main, as can Boanon.
They're both making their cannons, one in the middle line. This pylon's important. Having the pylon by your base is very important versus a Cannon Rusher.
As far down, I guess, on this side. Now,
if you're a Cannon Rusher.
If you can force them to build defensive cannons, it can be really good, because you can, like, build a cannon. They have to build a cannon.
This part right here, I'm not too fond of, but at the same time, it's still okay. I mean, it's reasonable. Like, right here, we can make a cannon. That'll work with this area. If he does try to make a wall here, we can make a cannon right here. The cannon it's going to be a defensive counter. That's why it's kind of hard to Cannon Rusher if they know what they're doing. It's kind of, because if they do it right, they can shut it down quick.
And you know, you can kind of like basically force them to get in a compromised position, and if they ever
so there goes the first pylon setup, right? It's like, I'm gonna put one right here, and I'm probably gonna put one somewhere else, and then I'm gonna come back to it later. So that pylon up there at the nexus, that pylon right there can make a cannon right there. The only problem is that you definitely want it a little further out so you could protect the gas. You gotta protect the gas, or else they'll try to break the gas and try to, you know, keep you from taking that gas and then going into their own gas play.
Let your cannons go up too much. then things can go bad really, really quickly. So
now you do have to worry about gas steals. I prefer gas stealing a cannon rusher because I transition, or you know, if I'm cannon rushing somebody and they're cannon rushing, I usually transition way earlier. So I do it by stealing the gases. He's probably gonna keep me from stealing both, but sometimes you can get both, especially if they're right next to each other.
One behind the mineral line for Bowenon.
Because they're busy cannon rushing you.
Pylon out here in the open for Printef. Now Bowenon's
So the Bowenon puts a pylon right here, and that way he can shut down this cannon if there is gonna be one. So that's good, smart.
building his own pylon. He's like, yeah, I'll just build reactive cannons if I need to. Leave a probe there. Printef's trying to get rid of Bowenon's probe. Best way to shut down these sort of moves is to kill the probe. Trying to get damage on the probe is very important. It's hard to actually kill it because these guys are so good at microing. Oh, he does a little cute little move.
Now, Printef already made a cannon here. He said, no, you're going to put the pylon right there. I'm going to make a cannon. You can't make anything here in the first place because it's not going to be able to get the cannon outside of the range of a cannon right here. So good counter on Printef's move on Printef's side, which is why I like the cannons, the gas steals instead. I mean, you can even put a pylon right there, make them think that you're gonna commit to cannon rushing, and then steal the gases instead. But I would steal the gases because you're gonna have to transition. Both cannon rushers cannot cannon rush each other if they're good enough. So the only thing you could do is transition quicker.
Wait, no, I think that was an accident. I think he literally just wasn't watching.
Now right here, we're getting a gateway and a cannon. That gateway is gonna be spotted, or should be spotted. For one, that cannon shouldn't even go up. It should be denied by a couple workers. We don't even need a cannon, to be honest with you. We only need a cannon, you know, if we feel like this is gonna try to get up. You could put a cannon right here, but
Bowenon puts a cannon down there. There is a gateway, but I think the cannon's just barely in range of it. The gateway on the front can be really nice because if you can build some zealots in their base.
Now Bowenon wants to make the cannon further away. He wants to create a wall and make a cannon a little further away than the range of this, but I would prefer this to be up on the top side because that way you can steal the gas. Well, not steal the gas, but like keep the gas from mining. So I would prefer something up there instead, an attempt.
It forces a really big response, and gateway cannon.
But Printef, the pylon, I was gonna say Printef might be able to make another cannon anyways somewhere here. If it depends on where that pylon's at.
Interesting.
No, he would have to. He could make one right here if he wanted to, but Bowenon wants the cannon right here so he can reach these mineral lines.
Move for Bowenon. I don't think that's going to be very effective, guys. I think he's got to cancel.
Oh, he loses the probe.
Oh, the probe goes in range of the cannon at the same time on the other side.
He loses the probe. He has to shut that down. There's no pylon. Well, he has another probe that he can get in there with.
Economically right now.
He's gonna need it.
Cancel for Bowenon. This is defended. Printef starts a gas. There's already a gas or double gas started for Bowenon. Okay, this is like a really even game. So
still one gas.
Bowenon gas steals. Okay, so Bowenon may have invested a little bit more so far, but like they're both going to be losing gateways in each other's bases and building cyber cores at home, right? So Bowenon wants to let this finish because he wants to unlock the cyber core, which he'll build at home behind this. So they're both going to lose gateways. The cyber core tech is a lot faster for Printef. It's already well underway. Printef also has a pylon.
So now there's another pylon you got to watch out for. So if he even tries to make pylons, it's better to make a cannon anyways ahead of time because you don't want him to make 2-3 cannons, and you have to make 2-3 cannons. Maybe you might not have the resources, but at the same time, you can send some workers, defender advantage, so it's not too bad.
Up to the left. He doesn't have that much minerals though. I doubt he's going to really invest in much of a cannon rush. And Bowenon.
There goes Bowenon's cannons. Like, no, you can't commit.
Which I believe he'll cancel in a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be better to cancel. You don't really need it.
25 seconds late. That's quite costly. That does cost. Okay, so we've got a gateway on.
What you want to do most of the time is put a pylon at their natural and then keep them from making a base.
Away at home for Printef. Bowenon loses his gateway, but his cyber core is up. Now what tech? Do you play Stargate? Whoa! What? Guys, this is such a late cannon rush. This should be a bad move, but he knows there's no gateway. He's got the gas there for vision. Prince F doesn't know about it. He's going to build an extra cannon in range.
He has to save enough resources to get a really heavy cannon rush.
I don't know if they're in range of anything but the pylon, though.
He's got to make it heavy.
The gateway, that's pretty effective. He starts 2 cannons there back at home. I don't think Printef's getting anything done. Printef's still threatening the cannon rush. Printef's going to start building cannons next to the forge. What is going on right now? Printef.
That's what I was saying. You got to watch out for. You got to watch out for a probe to go and make like 3 cannons, and you're like, oh no, I don't have resources to counter those. But like I said, you still can pull workers for Printef. He doesn't have another cannon to protect those cannons. Bonin could just send workers over to deny it. If Printef sends workers here, there's a cannon here. That's the difference between this one and versus the bottom attack. The question is, will Bonin deny the cannons in time? It looks like he is. It looks like he's going for it.
He's building 3 cannons up front.
You want to spread it in there. You want to get in there.
He's got to get on the middle cannon, though. He's not attacking the middle cannon.
That's still fine.
You got to kill the
still
middle
kill
cannon.
that.
You're an expert
Cannons aren't that strong.
You know how it goes. I mean, I know killing this cannon does open up the surface area, but you can see that other cannon's already the furthest along in the building. These guys, once they kill the top cannon, they need to shift click on the bottom one. Oh, they're not shift clicked. They're not shift clicked. Oh no, he's gonna take bad damage to that. But maybe not as much as I thought, actually. No. It was fine. He had enough damage. Pig got excited for no reason because he doesn't know how to judge these things because he's a noob. Stalker is out. There'll be batteries and cannons. Printef will defend, but he's inevitably going to be losing this gateway. At this point,
in this situation, there is I'm not sure if this is the old one, huh? This is the battery overcharge. It's still not too bad. You don't want to lose your probe, but you just want to keep making cannons. Right? If he's making more stalkers, you can make a couple more cannons. One stalker's not going to be able to keep denying these cannons if you make 3 of them or 2 of them and then cancel 1 and then make another 2.
Bowenon's going too deep, guys. Bowenon is glory hole.
And he has the gateway, so that's going to limit Printef's units.
That glory hole. But right now, Bowenon
so no
is
stalkers.
It's not
that stalker ain't gonna get the job done for forever.
Yeah, they can do some damage, but I think actually there's no cannon on the top. I thought Printef would react with his own cannon. He's not. These cannons do have crazy damage.
So Bowenon has to just wait for some resources and make another couple probes.
I can deal with this. And
I mean, couple cannons.
Robo's on the way down there right now. Stargate does go down at home. Bowenon has a lot of money, but he is losing a lot of value here. Oh, is he going to get rid of Warp Gate? Warp Gate. It doesn't matter because there's no gateways out. Who even cares?
Yeah, you want to keep making them. You don't want to lose control because of the batteries. You don't want to. You want to keep making cannons.
Stalker's taking some damage. He's trying to focus down this pylon up there in the mineral line. Interesting. Trying to get some guaranteed damage. This gas has still been denied. Massive gas bank for Bowenon right now as an extra cannon tries to come up. He's still building cannons on the front.
You just need to kill the Nexus. That's all. You just need to kill the Nexus.
He builds a cannon, cancels it, then builds a new one. Interesting. No battery here.
You just have to get into the keep. You want to keep this range and just go for the Nexus.
Potentially, as these batteries starting to run low. The one in the back, I'm not sure if that's in range of the Stalker or not. Back at home, it is going to be double Stargate. I love double Stargate. Yes.
Void Ray versus Robo. The only thing is that Printef is going for Stalkers too, just in case. So that's good on his part. Just, because he can't just go Robo play and get Void Rate surprise. But yeah, that battery overcharge, that's why you want to make more cannons. You need to have it. You need to do heavy cannons when you're doing this. You can't just be conservative. You need to take this out. Maybe he's worried about the Immortal coming in time, but at that point, why even?
Possible second. These guys should try to focus on the probes. These probes are actually in range right there when they return the gas. And if he could have like one-shot the probes, that would have been beautiful. But Immortal's out and heal the pylon. Okay, Printef doesn't heal the pylon, but it's okay, it survives. He's getting a second Immortal out. Oh no, he sees a Void Ray starting.
Yeah, he sees it. Printef
he doesn't realize that it's 2-star Void Ray. Oh,
he's gonna have to make stalkers.
Can beat voids, but it's going to be rough. I think Bowenon has this game in the bag. Printef has more workers. Printef has 29 workers on one base. There's only 24 workers. It's not that much mining, but it does make a difference. Massive thanks to Drolana with the big gifted subwave. Thank you, my dude. Holy crap. Thanks for the subs, mate. All right, so we've got 2 Immortals into a War Prison. I mean, Mass Void Ray is an awkward army. I feel like Phoenix is just like a checkmate comp. Because you can basically just like...
Nah. Void Rays are really good. the only thing is that Boanon is gonna have to send his workers with the void raids. So right now I would be making more workers, right, for some extra damage and some void raids, and then I would send the Probius with like, I don't know, 10 workers. I'll send it over here while backed up with the void raids, and then when the probe gets over here next to the army, I'll surround them and attack. And that's going to cause a lot of miss attacks on the stalkers, and I'm going to chrono overcharge. So that's what I would do. The reason why is because in 2 minutes you're going to be losing 4 mineral patches, and if Printef doesn't like to take another base, then and you're ahead of the tech, you're going to lose some patches in a few minutes. So that's going to be workers that you could actually utilize for distractions along with your void raids.
Disable the immortals, pick off all the units. Like, if you get far enough out on Mass Phoenix, it's kind of crazy. On the other hand, one base anything is awkward, and there's no Nexus on the way for Boanon.
I like 4 void raids, 3.
The funny thing is, as Boanon, all you need to do is defend an expansion, and you can't lose.
See, Printef's like, I need stalkers, and that's where the probes come into play.
Because Printef always goes one base or die trying. That is his one weakness, right? You know he's not going to expand. The man's going 4 gate on one base, right? And this is after 7 minutes.
You can get more stalkers than you can get void raids.
Boanon, though.
So Boanon has like a little, he's more on the positioning.
This is basically how
void raids are more of positioning. In the early game, if you get there early, you can maybe kill some stalkers before they get too much.
Instinctively, I think you should do to get the highest win.
Oh, this is really good for Boanon right now. You can go do damage and then recall back home.
It's not about winning the game. We've learned this from Florencio years ago. It's about pissing off your opponent and having fun while doing it. And I think that's what Boanon's trying to do right now. Doesn't get any kills, though. The battery was pretty nice. Oh, I like that prismatic alignment. Gets a stalker, turns it off, gets out. Worth losing a couple of hit points on that void ray. Nicely done. 5 void rays are there. 2 more on the way. Printef has 2 immortals and a bunch of stalkers. Stalkers can volley down.
Happy Saturday. It's good. It's a good year.
Don't have prismatic alignment, but when they've got prismatic alignment turned on, they do kick butt. Oh, this is such a risky move. Guys, Printef knows he's in the doo-doo. He's in a dead end in terms of tech, and he's like, well, when the void rays show up at my base, I can like drop immortals and quickly kill some pylons, and especially if you're not saving recall energy. So Boanon chrono boosts. He chrono boosted. If he happens to not have any void rays, if these void rays rally across, there's no void rays at home. The immortals could come in and actually kill a bunch of stuff. I don't even know if it'll be game-ending damage, but it'll do something. But oh, the void rays are right there. Careful, keep it in your pants, mate. Keep it in your pants, Printef. Void rays coming in for a snipe on the pylon. Artosis gets taken out there, as does Tasteless on the right side. Oh,
somehow that one's up.
Okay, Papa, wait, he's volleying down a void ray. And losing void rays is expensive. The thing is,
this is why you want workers with your void rays.
You want to be going immortal.
He should pull back.
Is the best way to do it.
He doesn't need to commit. Oh, you're gonna lose a void ray for it.
Something to deal with.
You don't want to lose a void ray for 1 stalker.
Like he's lost 2 void rays for 3 stalkers and a few pylons, and Printef is trading better than him so far, I don't know what significantly.
Boanon's thinking right there when he has 3 void rays at home.
Okay, we've got pineapple pizza versus licorice pizza is what this game is now devolving to.
Now we got the long distance mining. Now that it's 8 minutes, 9 minutes, so the 4 mineral patches are depleted or should be depleted.
Hit those goals on.
This is where you utilize those workers with your army.
Tasted terrible. It was pretty terrible. All right, the void rays are joining. Oh god, get out of there, Printef. Oh no! Oh, goodbye.
Wow. Nice cancel on the prismatic. Nice.
I say goodbye. Goodbye. Nice. Yeah. Bit of sad immortal blue blood going on the ground.
Yeah.
9 void
bunch of workers and some stalkers. Now Printef does have
you fight with batteries,
blink.
You fight with supporting units,
that's gonna be good for him.
Guys,
he's gonna need that blink. He's gonna
showing
try to focus fire one and blink away.
Boanon's refusing to expand.
Snipe a void ray, blink away. You gotta be careful with that. So positioning is everything with these void rays. You wanna go into dead space. You wanna go in areas where it's not easy to.
Void rays. Oh, the dramatic alignment's a little slow, but the damage is insane. 2 Void Rays. I think a good pullback for Printef. If you stand there in prismatic alignment, that's going to be a...
Opponent's going to try to do a shortcut. He's like, oh, I know you're going to go over here.
Both of them long distance mining instead of taking second bases. Commitment. Commitment. Oh, but the Void Rays not all fighting at once. Oh, man. See what happens without prismatic alignment.
Yeah, they're focus firing. He's not pulling back the Void Rays.
Good Stalker Micro. Oh, Bow and Nana overextending. The Void Rays fall off so
Still a good amount of Void Rays,
they
but...
overextend a bit too far. That being said, there's just so few Stalkers. I think he's got it. I think he's got it. As awkward as that was, and as good as the blink can help a little bit, he just doesn't quite have the critical mass. It's 2 Stalkers against 3 Void Rays on the map right now, and Printef is in the doo-doo. He's in big trubs. These Void Rays should probably just hunt their Stalker down and then get out of there. Yeah, blinks into the 3rd Void Ray. If he just runs away, he'll be good. Yeah, I mean, what counters Void Rays? Stalkers, if you get a good enough
blink on him.
Printef doesn't have a good enough economy here, I don't think. Oh, prismatic alignment. He's gonna get.
That was nice.
2.
Almost lost that Void Ray though.
Down,
don't bring it. Pull that one back.
I think it's time to get to the save.
Pull the dead one back.
Cancel, which means he's gonna get blinked on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Printef's gonna get 2 Void Rays.
Yeah, that one too.
Oh, doesn't quite get the second one. It barely survives.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. 23 Stalkers for 10 Void Rays so far. I'm not good with numbers. You guys can do the maths on that. But I'm pretty sure mineral for mineral is what matters the most, as they do still have plenty of gas mining.
See, imagine he had probes. Imagine he had these probes over there with his army, with his Void Raids. The distraction that the Stalkers would have to deal with engaging probes and Void Raids.
Speaking of which, Bowenard is long distance mining his natural gas. What a Chad gamer. Recall those Void Rays. There's 4 of them now. He's going to go double Robo. Double Robo does counter Stalkers. The problem is, if he gets charge, Zealots wreck Immortals. So, Stalkers can do okay against Void Rays. Immortals can do really well versus Stalkers. Zealots beat Immortals, though. And then any sort of splash damage beats Zealots. Oh me, oh my. How else would you increase your gas income? Says Twitch. I don't know. Maybe building a Nexus, you absolute baboons. Jesus. Stalker counterattack could actually get some pretty slick damage here. There's nothing at home right now. These 4 Void Rays are going to do some damage as well, but I feel like the Stalkers are a little bit more nimble than the Void Rays. You cannot go in and fight those batteries. Both sides pulling their probes back. Bow and Nine is up 6 workers right now. It's like 9 probes have died on Bow and Nine side, 11 on Printef's, but Printef gets a Void Ray. Nicely done. Oh, he activates alignment, gets a Stalker, and it's time to go.
Bowen does not know how to use his Void Raids.
Will get focused down. 4 Stalkers.
His Void Raid skills are need work.
The no natural rule, is this like honor among thieves? That's my only guess, guys. I know Printef, he said for the longest time, like just 1 base or die trying, because for him it's a way of restricting himself to just get better at doing, you know, not giving up advantages. He basically creates a practice environment where he has to be more perfect with his cannon rush and his follow-up dirty 1 base kind of shenanigans. Oh, these Void Rays are out in the open, guys. They're going to get jumped on. Guys,
oh, he's going to lose that. Another Void Raid. Blink.
Screwed. Oh, no, Bowenon. You got to recall these boys. Oh, God, he's going to get blinked on.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no. And there's still a Stalker on the north.
And that's all she wrote, folks.
He's going to pull it back. Oh, it's only one shot. Man. Bowenon, a bit too exposed on this side. Bowenon's still just rallying Immortals and Void Rays out. Is Bell building a Robo Bay? Why are we building a Robo? Build a goddamn Nexus! Oh my god.
Hey, he should have had his Void Raid Immortal, but he lost his Void Raids.
This is what happens when you're both too stupid to build a Nexus. Oh my lord. Oh, I love it. It's amazing. It's stupid. I'm both.
Void Raid Immortal is really strong against the Blink Stalkers.
Discussed at the same time. It's hard me to put words to the stupidity that I'm witnessing right now, guys. It was going really well with the Void Ray trading, but now 14 for 24
he lost 14
is no
Void
longer
Rays.
Good trading. It's actually positive for Printef, and if you can't defend this base, you're gonna need to pull those. Oh, I mean, Immortals kind of wreck Stalkers, but there's so many. They could blink on these Immortals, dude. The Observer sees it. Oh, he's just gonna go on it. Oh, he actually separates off one of the Immortals, trades a Stalker for an Immortal. Slick play there by Mr. Printo. Mr. Printo,
Battle Cruiser.
There's a Colossus on the way.
Oh yeah,
Colossus
no. Bonan's dead.
Disruptor
he made too many mistakes.
Because there's Blink, it's unlikely to hit anything. Going on, does lose some probes. I mean, you're never dead though, because Printef's not going to use this contain to take his Nexus. He's just going to get a bit of long distance mining, which it'll add an income advantage, but not that much.
I mean, he can go in right now. He's got no force field energy.
He doesn't have a Stalker number to really blink on top. He'd start losing his Stalkers way too quickly, I think. But what do we do? Like, so the Colossus is good in case
He's gonna have a Colossus.
Is
So the Colossus is gonna keep the force fields from happening. It's gonna allow the Immortals to get in there. So I like the Colossus for breaking out. You need something, Archon or Colossus.
Look, he's going to go Zealots to counter my Immortals. I'll get Colossus to counter the Zealots. So it is good planning, thinking ahead to get 1 or 2 Colossus out.
You still do all races? Yeah.
I'd also love a Disrupt. I always feel like the
I do all
opponent tends
races.
to clump up a lot, blinking forward to try to take these sort of units out. Oh, he's pulling the boys! He's pulling the boys! Oh, the Colossus gets focus fired, though. I mean,
those
I like
probes
to
aren't
move down the
attacking,
ramp to
though.
not get trapped by force field. He kills the Colossus because that crushes the force
Oh,
field.
that's the worst. If
probes
they
weren't
were
on
only
aiming for a second.
attacking.
The Immortals are getting taken down. Oh, I love that.
See, this is
pullback
what he
on the
should have done
Reddit
with the
point one.
Void
He goes
Raids.
after it. He will lose a bunch of these Stalkers for it. That Reddit point Immortal does get taken out. A lot of Stalkers do die there. Units lost tab back a bit closer to even. But Boanan just pulled all of his probes for that. He's only on 14 workers. He's got a few mineral patches back there. And he's got a few Immortals out. This game is absolutely ridiculous. The minerals have mined out for Printf. He had heavy mineral saturation this whole time. Boanan didn't. And he's coming down with 2 Zealots, 2 Sentries, 3 Stalkers, a few more Stalkers coming across the map.
It's 2-9 in the morning, Lego John?
Is Printf going to win a macro game once this main mine's out? Just because they're
Alright,
both refusing to
get
build
some
a Nexus.
sleep.
And he's going to have 7 more
doing
probes
up so
long distance
late?
mining. Like right now it's even. But the moment these minerals are gone, right, and one of them's about to disappear, Printf's going to have a pretty big mineral advantage, right? It's kind of funny because his income is so unstable because it's long distance mining. Where it's like they all return, it goes up to 300 minerals, and then it dips back down to 150 minerals a minute. Stalkers blinked in, got themselves a probe. Pull away. The Observer's too much of an advantage right now, isn't it? Printf has the vision. Oh, he could try to lure the Immortals to the right and then run in the main and force field the Immortals outside of the base or something. Is that what he's planning? He's planning something. Or maybe he's just going to try and separate one Immortal from the pack. A Void Ray and an Observer are on the way. Not a bad idea. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Printf's planning something very naughty. He's planning to be naughty, man. Guys, just remember, both of these players are higher level than 99% of the population will ever get to. These two players have both beaten pro gamers multiple times. They are both in the kind of 5.5K club, 5.5 roughly these days. So it's just remember, this is what greatness looks like. You're not a master. We're talking about grand masters. These guys are this is the greatest strategy game in the universe. Greatest strategy game in the universe, guys. It's StarCraft. It's the crafting stars, dude. I love the sentries.
Oh,
Is he gonna
sentries.
spam hallucinations. Like, what is the plan? Spam
Get them
Archon
force fields.
hallucinations and just YOLO.
Keeps
Or
the
is he gonna
probes
try to use
from
force fields?
engaging at the
There's a
same
prism on
time
the way
too.
for Boanan, which
Not
is
that
actually
there's
really
many
cool. If
probes
you can
left
dodge
for
the stalker
Boanan, but
shots, oh, that's huge. It's just that he
and
doesn't have
then
much
sentries
damage.
are good
Only 3
against
Immortals, 1
Void
Ray.
Raids.
The Zealot's going to tank so well. The Guardian Shield, not that
So the Void Raid is gonna get countered by the sentries itself. The Immortals are gonna get countered by the force fields.
Boanan's like, oh, we
And
haven't expanded either.
if you
Good
get
to know.
Zealots, I don't know.
Good to see we're both following the rules. You know, the unspoken
Couple of Zealots,
rules.
yeah.
Don't be a bloody coward. I don't know why I like these little giant underground minerals on this map. It's an Archon! It's mass hallucination Archon!
Oh, the
Prism!
force field.
Prism! Save the boys! He saves the Immortals, but the Void Ray goes down. Uh-oh. Remember, those Stalkers can blink forward as well. And dude, his Observer's on the wrong side of the map, so his units are going to shoot these because Boanan doesn't have detection, which means he can't tell that those are hallucinations, guys. Which means if he doesn't target fire, his units will waste so many attacks on them. Printf pulls out the mass Archon hallucination, and Boanan wasted so many attacks on those Archons. Oh. They cannot break force fields, guys, as you can see. Hallucination.
Yeah, the Archon on top of the force
well
field.
played. Boanan, I thought he had that one in the
Oh,
bag,
man.
but Printf is a nasty...
GG. Alright. Guess we'll just do a little bit of chatting. Alright, let's see. Just oh. Alright. Let's do a little bit of talking. Some Q&A. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Seems like nobody's here. I shall see you guys next time.